Welcome to Granny Shifting. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And this is minute 95 of the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
DK's alive.
DK is alive.
Yeah.
Amazingly.
He's going to be the villain
He's
in
angry.
Fast and Furious 11.
That's right.
That's my prediction. And Chad Lindbergh's coming back.
Yeah, they're teaming up. Both villains.
Oh.
They're like, Dom, you let me die.
Yeah. Oh,
You left
never
me there.
brought me back. I bet
SWAT, come into my house.
Chad would love to be a villain in Furious. No, maybe not. He might love to be loved. I think he did love being like the lovable guy from the first movie.
Yeah, I don't think maybe.
But he likes playing those dark roles, you know?
Jesse could be like working for Takashi and then like as like the techie guy, you know, making like cool
guy.
clip art stuff.
Of cars.
and then he is playing both sides.
That could be.
He's a double agent.
Playing both sides.
Right.
Switch hitter.
That's what they call him.
Uh-huh.
All right. So Sean slides in just like Brian at the end of the Too Fast and Too Furious.
Yeah, the race ends. He's at the bottom.
Yeah.
And DK's on his roof. Car crushed.
Yeah.
So Sean finishes the race, slides in. I thought he was looking back at DK.
That's what I thought too.
Like almost like the look of DK when Han was dying.
Oh.
And Han's laying upside down in his car and his car blows up.
Yeah, very similar. That could have been some good parallelism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. I think he's looking at the crowd. He's like all like serious, like, oh yeah, look what I just did.
I did that on purpose.
His crew's like, yeah, they all come running up. Yeah, that's my boy right there.
And then we see Neela gets excited there.
She's still standing with Takashi. But she leaves him and runs over to Sean. Well, okay, that didn't happen yet. Now we see DK crawling out of his car angrily, and his crew going up to help
They're like
him.
trying to help him. He's like, oh, no.
And he looks very angry.
I'm a man.
So he doesn't blow up. There's no fuel dripping on him for some reason. There's no nitrous in this movie. It's weird.
No.
What's the hat this guy's wearing? Villela. Is that a good brand?
Oh, yeah, it's the best.
Yes. Takashi's just very calm.
Kamada.
Takashi is DK, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So Neela was standing with Kamada.
Yes, sorry.
And then left his side to go over to Sean. And
Right.
Kamada's just standing calmly smoking a cigar.
I feel like he's regretting his decision. He's thinking like, okay, now do I make this guy part of my like mafia? Like, what does this mean for me? I just lost my major business associate. Like, the guy who was going to probably take my place when I died.
I was feeling that, like, thinking about that too. I'm like, he could also be like, yeah, you know, this is stupid. I didn't think it'd turn out like this, so you still have to leave.
Yeah, like, what's Sean going to do? No, you said.
It was your word. But
I thought they were going to kiss.
Neela runs up, looks deep into... No, I didn't think that.
I was like, oh, that would have ruined
Sean wouldn't... She'd, like, close her eyes and lean up, and he wouldn't know.
He's like, what are you doing?
He's looking... They look into each other's eyes.
Yeah.
And he smiles. He got what he wanted.
Yeah. The girl. And then they all look over at Kamada.
The first person ever in history besides Takashi to make it to the bottom of the hill. Alive.
Well, Takashi made it to the bottom alive. Just his
but
car
I said
didn't
other
make
than him. Because he's made it before. So... you can almost see, though, if the only time people drive on that road is with Takashi, like, yeah, they probably did die. The way he drives.
He goes through a car every time he drifts on that hill.
Yeah. And I also want to say, you can play through this because this would be relevant here. So, Kamada walks up closely to Sean, and they look very nervous. Sean and Neela are like, ugh.
He takes a long time to say what he's going to say.
He's staring at Neela. They look like
Is he trying to make her feel bad? About like...
I think he's trying to read into her soul.
Okay, so he says a line here, just a couple words.
In Japanese.
Yeah, you're free to go. I think that's a huge mistake.
But it's in Japanese, and Sean understood it.
He did a lot of studying.
Yeah.
Remember, he spoke to him in Japanese earlier in the restaurant.
Yeah, man.
I think what they should have had Kamada say to Sean as like the last thing that he says to him in this movie is, we'll see you around, and then turned around and walked away. Like not you're free to go. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, this kid is supposed to take the place of DK.
No, not in the business. He's just allowed to stay in Japan now.
Right, but
He doesn't
I
have
think
to pay
that
the price.
Kamada should have insinuated that now that he has beat DK, he is taking DK's place.
He's accepted.
Like we'll see you around. Like, I'll be calling on you to do things for me now because you just beat my nephew.
Yeah, but I don't think Sean wants to be in the Mafia, and I don't think that was part of the rules.
But I don't think that mattered. It would have been a better line for Sean to be like, shoot, what did I get myself into?
It also insinuates, like, he's accepting him. This is more like you can leave.
Right.
And I'm not going to bother you.
Right.
Like, you're free to go, or I'll see you around is more like we're going to be into each other and it's going to be fine.
Right.
Bumping into each other.
We're going to be bumping each other, and it's going to be fine.
I was really expecting DK to come up here because he got out of that car so angrily.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to come up and try to fight Sean.
There has to be some sort of exchange.
I also thought DK kind of showed his true colors to his uncle here coming down that mountain.
Right, when he was watching the cell phone footage.
Right. He's like, this guy's reckless and willing to risk too much. You mean, it wasn't like...
Would you say he's reckless and full of wrecks?
You may say that. What's that from?
Octane says that.
Oh. Apex Legends.
Apex Legends.
I'm like, what is that from?
Reckless and full of wrecks. Okay. Terrible line.
Yeah.
Anyways,
terrible.
Sorry. You were saying he's saying the real Takashi.
Like, if you're thinking, like, man, maybe Kamada would change his mind, he's probably looking at his nephew and be like, that guy should probably go.
Yeah.
He's a little bit nuts.
Yeah.
Like, he's just willing to risk his own life for a race.
Yeah.
So, now Kamada smiles and turns.
Yeah. And Sean is smiling as well.
And we assume...
And this sweet music starts.
Oh, that's right.
Boom, 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 boom,
the famous Tokyo Drift music. All right.
Yes.
We were at the pool in Cancun, and they started playing that song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, during, like, the one pool party.
Did people go nuts?
No.
Oh.
I mean, everybody started going nuts, right? It's Cancun. You're on vacation.
You just go nuts the whole time.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
But I do find it interesting that it's like that song was only from this movie. It's not like a famous song that got used in the movie or played on the radio. That has to be like the most famous song from the least popular movie ever made. Can you think of another song that it's as well known and carries as much? Like, it is so strongly linked to, like, Cars.
Right. Well, I'm just thinking of later on in the See You Again song was definitely more popular than this
but
song.
that was like a normal song that got played on the radio and stuff.
Right.
I didn't even know
after it was made for the movie.
Yeah, but I didn't even know it was in the movie. I always heard it on the radio and thought it was just a regular song. And that was also a very popular movie.
Wasn't it first in the movie?
Yeah,
just like
it was.
this song, I'm sure was on the radio after it was in the movie.
No, they never played this on the radio.
Yes, they did.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
What radio station would have played it?
What is this song called?
I
wonder if it made it on the charts.
Dun, 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 dun. No, that's a different.
What's the song that goes Tokyo Drift song?
That's what it's called.
By Teriyaki Boys. I want to see if it got like on the charts somehow. It's just called Tokyo Drift. Teriyaki Boys.
I just thought it was hilarious that it was at the pool in Cancun. Like, really? Like, this is from that movie that we're just, as big fans of Fast and Furious, have been complaining about.
Chart. Yeah, but that's the end of minute 95, right?
That's it.
Chart history. All right, top charts.
All right.
Highest position in global chart.
All right.
How do I do this here?
I don't know.
On Apple Music, it made it number 34.
When?
I don't know.
Back in 2003, they didn't even have Apple Music back then.
I don't understand this website.
I don't believe that at all. Apple didn't have music in 2003, did they?
Sure.
Apple Music?
iTunes has been around since the iPod
that was
came
like
out.
the original download song place.
Yeah.
In 2003? That was like when the internet started.
Napster, I guess, was the first paid one, right?
I thought Napster was free.
And then it went to $1 a song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
After they were sued, I guess.
Huh. Okay. Let's wrap this up.
Okay, we got 3 more minutes.
Let's do it.
That's crazy, right?
That is crazy.
All right, what's going to happen in the next 3 minutes? Just wait and find out. Thanks for listening. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And always remember,
winning's winning.